Just about set for football as we welcome you to 𝗖𝗿𝗍 Stadium, Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Carolina Panthers and the LA Chargers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olsen. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second and down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hampton, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Allen in motion. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his 2nd year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
When he was taken as the 1st overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Man in motion, heading right. Young to throw on 1st down. That's to the rookie from Arizona, couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Carolina.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4, and now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hubbard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Panthers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Herbert now on first down. That's complete. It's 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗙𝗏. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's good.
Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, 𝗖𝗏𝗍 Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. This makes it up to the 25. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Young on the play action. Pass brought in by 𝗟𝗏𝗱𝗲𝗏𝗍𝗏. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the give to Dowdle. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Tight end going in motion here. On the counter, Dowdle. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And all the way into the 2nd quarter, our opening drive ends in 3.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Stafford from the gun. Connects with Adams again. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is on third and short. He finds Adams, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Stafford throwing again. Throwing deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Throwing is Stafford on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗵𝗏𝗧 on to try the point after.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Now Young. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the 40-yard line now, and this is 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
𝗖𝗿𝗍𝗫, 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Right back to Leggett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Young on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it. by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Young. Caught out wide. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Rams 7.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Carolina.
Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Motion man right is Smith. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Nick Scorton on the tackle. A gain of 2.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Carolina.
Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
At the 23-yard
When we look back
line.
at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Stafford now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers set to take the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 26
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Young again. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
Carolina.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go with 𝗏𝗏 on the run. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard trying to run his way in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. On the option, it's 𝗏𝗏. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
A 21-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10. Here's Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
8 yards on the pickup.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
Their 49
Rams trail by 6. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Stafford from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play.
That's good.
And the Rams have the first down.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
21. Rams 7.
All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And that last pick 6 might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Screen here for Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
He's moving! He's moving, boys! He's moving!
Looking to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
1st down.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.